Good morning. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machine of my people. It was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you the font of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American, the Latinos, etc.? All in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have protested, and when I have updated you as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring to your attention something from the word of the Most High God, my people. Today we are going to begin Revelation chapter 16, having completed Revelation chapter 15. Revelation chapter 16 will be dealing with the seven angels and the plagues and the wrath of the Most High God that is given to those seven angels to be cast out onto the earth. These vials that the seven angels are carrying are vials with instructions, and the instructions is given to those servants of the Most High God that dwells upon the earth. When we speak about servant in this case, we are not speaking about men. We are speaking about the angels that are stationed upon the earth. For example, Revelation told us about the four angels that is holding back the four winds of the earth. And they are holding back the four winds of the earth because it is not yet time for those winds to impact the earth and have their way as the Most High has prescribed in their duties upon the earth. There are also angels of mercies that inhabit this earth. And these angels of mercy do exactly what their names are called. They extend the mercies of the Most High God to people who don't deserve it. Okay, so let us get into it by reading Revelation chapter 16, verses 1 and 2. So John heard a great voice coming out of the temple, and that voice was shouting some instructions to the seven angels that had the plague of the Most High God, along with the vials of the wrath of God. The angel that heard was said, go and pour out your vials upon the earth. These vials does not have anything spectacular in them. All that is contained in the vials are instructions. And when those vials are poured out, the heavenly messengers that are signed upon the earth are given the instructions from those vials.
Revelation 16. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
Vials. And the first angel went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fall upon men a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast. And we know the mark of the beast is the mark of the Caucasians, or the mark of death, and upon them which worship his image. Do you remember in the beginning when the Most High said, let there be light? Immediately, light came into existence. Anytime the Most High God utters something, it is supposed to come to pass immediately. But what happened? The angels of mercies at times intervene and prevent that which should have taken place immediately from taking place. It delays the effect of what should have been. For example, when Adam sinned against the Most High God, broke his law to him, Adam should have died immediately. But because of the angels of mercy, they held off death and ensure that Adam did not suffer death until 930 years after he sinned. Because it was then Adam would have regained the same level of spirituality he had when the Most High God made him and placed him in the garden. So when the first angel poured out his vial, a noisome and grievous sore inflicted those people who got involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion, and those people who worship the image of the beast. And we have come to learn that the image of the beast is Jesus the Christ, the white one who the Caucasian nation set up to replace the Most High God and the Most High God's Son, Yahweh. So what kind of sore was these people inflicted with? A noisome and grievous sore. A serious sore that smelled or carried an obnoxious odor. And these were the sore that was inflicted on those people who get involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion. And those people who worship the image of the beast, who worship Jesus instead of the Most High God and his Son, Yahweh. Remember, the beast in Revelation chapter 13 was the Caucasians, and the image of the beast is an reflection of the Caucasians that was supposed to be worshipped in the last time, which is Jesus the Christ. So when the first angel poured out his vial, the instruction in that vial was to the angels of mercy that were holding back the hands of ailments that should have been inflicted on those people who failed to keep the Most High law. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 to 16, a lot of the plagues that were supposed to be inflicted on those people who failed to honor the Most High by keeping his laws, his statutes, his ordinances, and his command was held back by the angels of mercy. Revelation chapter 28, verse 21 says that the Most High God is going to send the pestilence to cleave upon you until you are destroyed. Now you may be asking, what is a pestilence? A pestilence is a fatal disease. That is why you are hearing so many young people in our country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and around the world, is being struck down by cancer. That is because they had the mark of the beast. They got involved in either homosexuality, bestiality, or abortion. And they were worshipping the image of the beast, Jesus the Christ. So we know that the first angel have already poured out his vial upon the earth. Because look at the amount of people that are dying from these diseases. From COVID-19 to cancer in all parts of the body, organ failures, etc., etc. These diseases are rampant. So many young people who just began living their lives are being cut down because they got involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion. And they were worshipping the image of the beast, Jesus the Christ. And they think that when they got involved in these activities, no one knew. It was their nice and darling secret. But the Most High knew. Angels of mercy knew. And the angels that carried the first vial, he knew. And when the first vials were cast out and the instruction was given to the angels of mercy to allow the pestilence to roam free on the earth, we see all of these young people are taken ill suddenly and are dying suddenly from all kinds of strange diseases. Deuteronomy chapter 28, 27 speak about the botch, the emerald, the scab, the itch that shall never heal. These are all skin condition, sores that will never heal. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 35 spoke of sore from the top of the head to the crown of the feet. So what happened when the angel poured out his first vial? The instructions was clear, and the angels of mercy stop doing their job. They stop showing mercy to those people who they were preventing from becoming ill. And they now unleash the illnesses that should have caught them when they first perform these defiled actions. They are now catching up with them. My name is Chief Strongland. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Spirit of Most Son. I am the diaspora mission. My people, like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video. Let me know what are your thoughts about what was said in this video. Remember, there are many more videos like this right here. Go and peruse those videos and let me know what are your thoughts about those videos. You can like or subscribe based on which social media platform you're viewing this from. This is a Chief, and I will speak to you on Wednesday.